things. Welcome back. I know you all missed it. Tales from the Skibassi, Season 1, Episode 4. And I would like to introduce a new host of this grand show, David Vasiliou.
Hello. We are all part of Podcasts Under Construction, as you may know, our hit podcasts.
Yep.
But we are enveloping the story today, and we're really excited to show you what's going to happen next. We are on the edge of our seats on what's going to happen next. But right now, this is what's happening today on the news. Okay. Right now, it's happening.
Our show is Tales from the Skibassi. Is the name?
It's Tales. It's like a different universe where.
What about this name? Why did we give it two names? Okay. We gave it two names.
Oh yeah, we did.
Okay, this should be the episode name.
Tales from Skibassi. The episode name is The Chronicles of Presidential Candidacy, starring Seb, Rufus, David, Griffin.
None of us are in the episode.
Follows the plot of never-ending tribulation involving hard work through all candidates. Who will win and who will die.
Okay, anyway, you can take a look. Look at the title screen we have for this episode.
Yes.
Nearly none of the characters. Okay, anyway, moving on. You can see we have the recap here if you didn't watch the first 3 episodes. David, I'll let you do the recap.
No, I really want you to. Since you started this whole beeswax, I want you to,
Okay, thank you.
keep that poo moving through the bum,
Okay, if you didn't know,
keep it smoothly landing.
I didn't like that. Rufus beat Seb in 2025. That was the election. It was quite close. It was a very close election. And then next for the primary, they had a boxing game. He beat Harry and banished him. Harry's banished to the Upside Down because he lost the boxing game against Rufus and Roman. And
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, and then you can do this line because this is you.
I won the race and killed Daniel when running for Podcast Under Construction.
Party Under Construction.
Yeah, Party Under Construction.
But right before the election, Harry came back and his party, the Demagogue Party, entered the race. But no one got 270 electoral votes required. So we had the Squid Games. Harry won that, and he is now president. Us losers? Well, we're trapped in ice, and that is the plot of Never. And David is...
That is the plot of Never.
Okay.
I'm unsure.
Moving on. David, you can do this.
Robo David! Okay, so I don't get resurrected per se. I'm still in the ice, but Robert Vasiliou has created a robot version of me to destroy. And yes, you are hearing this right, to destroy President Tobin Brooks. Yes, it is a crazy turn of events. Robert Vasiliou creating this invention. What else do you have to say about this, Griff?
Well, I'm sure this will create great ruptures in the economic and political landscape. As we can see, moving on, we have Chieftain Garfield and Robo David fighting in the Second American Civil War. We can see here, it's the Battle of DC. Harry's government, led by Harry, Aiden, and Vecna, fought the American Patriot Front, led by Ryan Tafagogi, not to be confused with Ryan Tafagogi, and the American Constitutional Republic.
Twice, by the way.
Gogi and Gogi.
Ryan Tafagogi, not to be confused with Ryan Tafagogi.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
I don't know if you could tell the subtle intonation change between the two.
Yeah, this is day 2 No Among Us, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah.
They're right, Robo David and Robert Vasiliou. But Harry won, right? These are the states. The brown states are led by Ryan Tafagogi. The red ones are Harry, and the blue ones are led by Robo David and Robert Vasiliou.
Robo David and Robert Vasiliou are we are like protesting a bit, and I feel like we're really on the rise, right? But I feel like the new strand led by Ryan Tafagogi does lead with a firmer hand, but I don't think it's got less indicative rule because of their harsher techniques.
Top-notch political commentary here, and Tobin Brooks does win the Civil War. Robo David here is dead. You can see he's been beheaded.
I have been executed. It is pretty sad, to be honest.
Moving on.
Harry got a bit mad. Harry got
How's your day been, David? Anyway,
Good.
moving on. I'll let you do this one.
Chairman Tobin Brooks receives quite
No, there's meant to be how he became chairman, Tobin
Yes,
Brooks.
sorry, this is how he became chairman. I'm sorry, I'm really mixing up stuff right now, but what happened here is he's creating propaganda and he's becoming the chairman through his unwavering support and probably through these new propaganda posters, to be honest.
Yeah.
And these propaganda posters, they are pretty promising, and I see a very bright future for him. And what he
I could
said,
feel
so
we
to
could
speak,
do a real
people will like him, I
political
think.
commentary.
People will like him.
We could do real political commentary. I feel like we could do that. Anyway, that no matter. Moving on. The polls are... I'm going to do the whole poll thing anyway. The polls are in, all right? The next election, Harry Tobin Brooks will be facing Nicholas. This will be the biggest election ever because Chairman Harry has just got in. And let's see the results. 99.9% of voters prefer Harry. David, what do you have to say about this?
I mean, considering that revolution just happened, I'm quite surprised, quite frankly. But, things do happen. Minds do change, is what they say. But, we'll see what happens to Nicholas after this one.
He's crying pink. Anyway.
He is actually quite fluttered.
Nicholas has 0.1%.
Oh.
People are calling BS right now.
Yes, that is true. And he's gone to jail as well, as you can tell,
for
because Harry is not happy with his...
We're going to free him. He's being sent to the ICE jail.
Yeah, he's been sent to the ICE jail, but he hasn't arrived just yet.
He hasn't arrived just yet. Anyway, moving on. David, I'll let you do this one.
Okay, well, the Emoji Movie, right, it has a lot of interconnections with the plot of Never we have today. For example, it's held its premiere at the Regency Village Theatre on July 23rd,
and that is why
2017.
Rufus wins Oklahoma.
Yes, that is why Rufus wins Oklahoma, and more importantly, why the 0.2% of the people in that state of Regency Village Theatre voted for Harry Tobin Brooks because of how much of a it was a
cultural
hit.
impact.
It was a real hit. It was a cultural impact, but those voting Nicholas in the state thought it was, if they criticized this plot, writing, humor, voice acting, tonal inconsistency, use of product placement,
what do they know?
tomfoolery.
What do they know?
Yeah, exactly. What do they know? It's a great movie. Harry approves, therefore I approve. So
we all approve.
We all approve. And as you can see, it's been screenplayed by Tony Leondis, a really good friend of Harry Tobin Brooks.
Exactly.
It's
a glorious
it's a beautiful movie as well, I will have to say.
Yeah.
It's from a gloomy person to a quite happy person. But moving on.
Okay.
Oh,
breaking news. Breaking news.
Breaking news
Autistic
here.
people are alien human hybrids.
Wow. Okay, now that is a sentence I didn't think would be conjured up.
The lizard people too. The lizard Barack Obama. Of course, Barack Obama has something to do with this.
Obviously.
Next up on GB News,
holding out the blue
pause sell pitch to Jewish elders.
Oh yes, that's up next.
But
But as you can see here, it's a really just concerning subject. I am really concerned for the people of America right now. Autistic people are taking over.
Here. Danny is trying to brainwash Harry into getting controlled by the lizard hive mind. You can see the green there on his face signifies his allegiance to the lizard people. And he's holding the news report there. He's pissed on it. That's why it's yellow.
It's a statement. No, it's a statement.
And he's stating that autistic people are alien human hybrids.
And also the pigment was made by the hive mind. You know how the bees making honey?
Yes, he has chlorophyll. It's chlorophyll.
Yes, it's called chlorophyll.
Yeah.
How do we know this, though? How do we know this?
We have an insider, not only in the Freemason Society, but also in the huge, massive, big pharma, providing us with top-notch info in this ever-growing scenario.
Wow. That is crazy. But I really think we should linger on this topic because, as you can see, he's becoming quite malfigured, Danny is, after reaching this new deal with the lizards. What do you think about that?
I think the statements have pushed him too far. And I also want to take a break here to see, now I have a second person, we can really get into the details here Like, what is that exact shade of green on Danny's face? And what is the perceived consequences of this?
Well, the shade, we don't actually really know the shade. The Freemasons only gave us a very, very limited amount of detail, but as I can see on this very, very, very detailed image, is that it's very dark, and that shows his malicious intent with the truth and pushing us into maybe a greener pasture, maybe a muddy pasture, maybe ending up always in the mud. But, that's something...
We'll have to wait and see how President Tobin Brooks responds to this brainwashing.
Yes.
Moving on. Oh my God! No!
Oh my God! Colin Toghill! Okay, here's a scenario I thought would be never happening, okay?
He's broken out of the ice vault, and he's become a wizard. If you didn't know...
He's spreading the love as well.
Yeah.
As you can see, he's spreading the love.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that love.
I don't know. It's spreading awareness.
And they're having a fight with the Barnet Green Party right now. Colin Toghill.
Colin Toghill. He is putting up a fight, I can tell here.
If you
can see
No, you go on, David.
Sorry. With the way he's standing, it really shows his persuasion to, inform the public and the Green Party too on the good news that reform has to bring.
Yeah, exactly. If you didn't know, Harry Tobin Brooks had previously locked him in the ice vault for his connections to the Toghill family, who were the main rivals, who were one of the biggest parties before then. But now we're gonna have to see how the battle ensues. So moving on. He's done. Oh my! The Barnet Green Party are dead in their grave. Colin Toghill.
And growing a bald spot as well.
Yeah.
A pretty good one too.
Well, Seb Toghill is going to have to swoop in and save the day. But that's likely not going to happen for a good while.
Because the ice is still very hard and rigid. But Colin...
Yeah, he might have to go and save them. Who knows? Maybe he'll have to choose between his allegiance to Harry Tobin Brooks and the Toghill family. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, moving on.
Hey. Wow!
We have a Reddit post that Colin Toghill is working for President Tobin Brooks. Moving on.
Just wait. I'm going through all the...
Going through all the...
Getting through all the... Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Focus more on this. Okay,
Colin's dream is now true. And this is really beautiful. Okay, I will have to step in through my sentence here and say that this is a truly beautiful moment. As you can see, the hands really signify their allegiance together now, and their unstoppable force, which can be shown.
Can we take a moment to appreciate our funny humor? Maybe I'll give Fortnite a try. Me 5 minutes later. Nope, there's only trash here.
This is me 2 days without Among Us.
This is me 2 days Among Us. Anyway, back to the main point. Colin Toghill is working with President Tobin Brooks. That is the latest conspiracy coming out by Gib.
Wow, Gib.
This is the same guy.
I didn't know he was still
on the scene,
sourcing us information.
Yeah, he was the same guy who told us that autistic people are
Wow.
Wow, exactly. Moving on. Actually, no, we should stay here. Take it all in.
Really?
Take it all in first. Bit of silence. Moving on!
Okay.
Colin's dream. The news have confirmed Colin and Harry have teamed up. This is major implications for Colin Toghill's loyalty. David, what do you have to think about this?
I think that it's just a really resounding cry of joy coming from the Harry Party and all their supporters. And I have to join in with this resurgence of probably hope for the new community coming out. And, we just have to hope that Reform's love and Harry's demogorgons can spread joy.
Yeah, Reform's love.
Among the...
if you remember, Colin Toghill of Reform UK said, no human is illegal.
No human is illegal.
That's what Colin Toghill says. But we have major implications for the rebels, who Colin Toghill had previously aligned with. Now he has switched side and joins Harry's side. The Toghills will not like this, Actually, they are in
Oh,
ice,
so-
if you didn't remember.
Oh yeah, they are following a community post that we
And they
did
will never
send out.
break out. Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on?
Yep.
You can take this. You can take this.
But Danny, well, let's just say this. Danny wasn't exactly. How do I put this? To be frank, Danny wasn't exactly. He wasn't exactly fond of this situation. You can say he peed his pants.
Exactly, you can see a leaked photo there of Danny peeing his pants. And that's him on the left. You can see him clearly.
Yes, I don't think we need that much to say here, except that he's very petty. He's a very petty character as well.
Well, let's just say, for Danny... Oh yeah, moving on, by the way.
Oh yeah.
This was like a hell mode for him.
This was a hell mode for him. It was like...
Jeff
I know it's
Rosenstock
been a weird
everywhere.
day for you.
It's been a weird day for you. I think it's been a weird day for you. I want to make the rest of it less bad. I know the rest. By the way, I did a Jeff Rosenstock marathon today for all you watchers who care about that. Jeff Rosenstock, the GOAT. Anyway, he was in last episode as well. Moving on. This is the election results. Nicholas?
Wow, the reformed Demogorgon is a beast. I don't think we've ever seen results like this in any party since...
Lizard Schmizzard, led by Danny, wins 2 states, and Nicholas also only wins 2. I'm sure there'll be many claims of election rigging. What do you have to say?
I think that this just shows the reformed Demogorgon being a beacon of hope. A beacon of hope in Washington, D.C., but...
dealt with. We are seeing numbers that we haven't seen since the Boonie Party. That Squid Game victory has really propelled him. And, I don't know, election rigging? Maybe, maybe not. We'll just have to wait and see.
I think that's just what people say, but from my point of view, my standing, this is just a beacon of hope from Washington. That can be seen from California. We can see this beacon of hope from California.
Previously a heavy Seb state, now heavily reformed Demogorgon. And
I know. Yes, it's crazy.
I'm sure Danny will be happy to concede this election. Moving on. What the hell?
What is this?
What is this?
What?
The Lizard Army.
This?
The Lizard Army have come out of hiding. Breaking news. Led by Danny and Obama. Danny and Obama.
Wow. Okay. So now this is something that you don't see in regular news stations.
They've got Star Destroyers. They've covered Star Destroyers. They got the tanks. They got it all. This means war. A third civil war might be coming. This may be the return of Robo David. Chieftain Garfield. We haven't heard from him since the war. What do you have to say, David?
I think Chieftain Garfield hasn't been noted in a while, and you can always say that he's just not been a really valuable member of this story, but as you can see, Danny really wasn't either. But he's created an army with Obama, and it really goes to show how interconnected all of this is.
Do you think Chieftain Garfield will side with Danny, or will he have his own political movement?
I mean, the fact that Chieftain Garfield went against Harry so, probably, maybe just, it's been less than this whole army. I can say that the second American Civil War was such a small scale if this turns into a civil war. So, I don't know, maybe he will think it's too radical for him, or maybe he'll join. We can't really say for sure right now.
Okay, unless... Moving on.
Okay.
Wait. I clicked off the slide. Redo the dramatic reveal. Oh my, what is the Toghill vault? Colin's obviously missing from this. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oliver and Urban, Craig.
Oh my goodness,
okay,
moving on.
Next?
Oh my goodness. No way. We previously thought they were all frozen in ice. But we're back. You can see me, David, Rufus, Daniel, Roman. They are coming back. we can see this is not going to end without some violence. This is going to be a banger. I think that's all we have to say.
Maybe a banger.
Do you have any closing
I mean,
words
that is
for
just
us,
what's been.
David?
I mean, The Office has been very
I love that
very
show.
hardworking to provide us with
Yeah.
this information. You know, Michael,
Jim, Pam,
they've been
Dwight.
giving us this information.
Yeah, from
Like,
from
it's
huge,
really
massive,
impressive
big farms.
from the inside as well.
Anyway,
I
we
don't know if
thank
they're
you
wearing
for
some
tuning
anti-ice.
in for this news report that we have put together, and we hope to see you soon. So from both of us,
Yeah, we do.
goodbye.